Hey, so one of my favorite tools in the gym is by far the punching bag. Now that's for a whole bunch of different reasons, but the main reason is because I can use this tool to improve my mental health, to help me take control of fear and stress and anger and anxiety or any other type of mental health issue that I might be dealing with on a consistent basis. Okay, now what you're probably assuming is I'm pissed off, I come hit the bag for a while, I feel better. I'm stressed out, I come hit the bag for a while, I feel better. That is true. That is one way of approaching it. The problem with that is it's very temporary, right? It's the same way you're stressed out, you go to the bar, you have a few drinks, you feel better, guess what? The next day, you're still stressed out. Those triggers, whatever it is that triggered your fear, triggered your stress, triggered your anger, triggered your anxiety, those triggers, they're still out there. And the next time you get triggered, you might not have a punching bag available. So that's not the right approach. It's not about doing this thing that makes you feel better. It's about creating lasting change. It's about changing the way that you deal with those triggers, the way that you deal with fear, with stress, with anxiety, with anger. All right, so here's the formula. This is how you can use a punching bag to finally learn how to take control of those things. So step one is you get on the bag and you start hitting the bag. Now, before you do that, please make sure that you have a basic understanding of punching technique. Okay, because if you have no idea what you're doing, you're not going to get the same type of experience. Also, you need to be safe because I'm going to ask you to go hard. All right, so you need to make sure that your hands are well wrapped. You need to make sure that you have some gloves on. And like I said, try to learn a basic understanding of technique. Once you have that, you need to start hitting the bag. But your goal here is not to have fun. Your goal here is not to just learn some basic techniques. Your goal is to get angry. Your goal is to tap into that energy that creates the fear, the stress, the anxiety, the anger. All right, you need to bring that up to the surface on purpose. Now that's the thing, is you're doing this on purpose. You're in control now. All right, yes, you're tapping into this energy, and I will say if you're very uncomfortable with this idea, if you feel like the consequences of tapping into that energy might be really negative, you probably want to ease into this. There's different levels that you can achieve, right? Maybe you don't want to start at tapping into level 10. Maybe it's level 4, level 5 at first. But the idea is you want that energy to come up. So as you're hitting that bag, whatever you need to think about, whatever you need to trigger, you want to use that and you want to tap into that energy. Okay, so that's step one. Then once you feel it, once you feel like you've got that energy flowing through your system, and at that point you should be pretty physically exhausted at the same time, which means your heart rate is through the roof, you're having a harder time breathing, your muscles are tensing up, all of the things that happen when you get triggered. Once that happens, now you're going to sit and you're going to breathe. And you're going to learn how to take control of that energy. Okay, so you're creating that energy on purpose, all of that negative frustration and anger, you're creating that on purpose. Then you're going to sit and you're going to learn with breathing how to take control of it. And not only are you going to learn how to take control of it, you're going to learn how to channel it in a positive direction and turn it into positive action, turn it into a flow state. So not only are you taking control of something which was before negative, you're now turning it into something positive. Imagine that. Imagine how powerful that is, that you can take this negative thing that's affecting your life in such a negative way, and you can learn how to channel it and turn it into something positive, all through breathing. So that's how you can use a punching bag to tap into this really powerful energy and learn how to take control of it and channel it in a positive direction. If you want to learn more, please reach out to me. I'd love to connect with you. Have an amazing day. Peace.